Walk around the compound, see some tigers and maybe a squeak. Well, what do we have here? We have a fuzzy doggy. I thought that this was the BigCatDerek channel, not the big fluffy white dog Derek channel. I want my money back. Give me my views back. Hey baby, this is Puppis. This is Puppis. She's like, please keep doing that. That thing that you were just doing, that was great. If you could just keep on doing that from now until like forever, that'd be super duper. Yep, right behind the ears, right behind the ears, and then we stop. Oh, hi baby. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. She's one of our dogs. There's Puppis and then there's Poopy. There was Shauna, but you know, she got old. Had to be put to sleep. But yeah, no, Puppis is a Great Pyrenees, and she protects the homestead, patrols her domain. Hopefully it doesn't get too windy. Ah, it's very windy outside. Hopefully I'm protecting the microphone. If not, I apologize. This might be a windy one. But yeah, Puppis, she patrols, she protects, she barks at intruders, keeps those critters and varmints and whatnot away, which honestly, that is a very, very important job. I mean, it's a critically important job here at the facility. Some people might think that they might kind of overlook something like that, but having dogs that can chase critters away, that keeps like feral and potentially diseased animals away, and it keeps them from like contaminating our food sources. It keeps them from transferring things like canine distemper to the cats, which that happens. So it's good that we have. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So yeah, it's a good thing that Puppis does her stuff. But she's getting old. She's getting old too. So, you know, she might be facing retirement age here within the next couple of years. So yeah. Poopy's more of a herding dog. He's not more of a chase away dog, and he's a bit of a chubster, and he's very cute. So, you know, either way. Hello all you big cat lovers, it's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic, wonderful, ooh, look at my new graphic t-shirt. It's a skeleton guy, and he's playing guitar, and it's pretty cool. Walk around the compound webcast. Yeah. It's a windy one today. It's a windy cast. Hi Ace, how are you? Leopards and cougars are eating today. It is that day for them to eat. Oh, oh my gosh, Selena is doing cuteness. We've got the guys that are down building stuff, constructing things still. And they are just going at breakneck pace. It's pretty fantastic, all the progress that's being made on the suites. Hi, Sugar Pie. Look at you, Selena. Look at you. And one thing I will say is, you know, yeah, we got the suites, and those are going to be for people to come and spend the evening here at the facility with, you know, like overlooking an enclosure of Zuby and Raleigh on one side, and then Slade and Boomer on the other side. Aw. Hi. Mama. Ha. So you got that, but then I've heard of like other people, because like there's other facilities that do similar type stuff. They'll do kind of retreat style, you know, getaway type excursions. And then I've seen other places and other people be critical of that, like, oh, you're not providing the cats this, you know, this sanctuary experience, or this peaceable kind of thing. And I don't think that that's necessarily going to be, you know, the case. Like, one thing that you have to realize is that we're not having like these large like gaggles of people yelling and poking and prodding at them. We're having like handfuls of people at a time come and be around them. We haven't gotten anyone like saying anything negative about what we are planning on doing, but I see this stuff and I see things. Hi, baby. I see stuff get directed at other places, so a lot of times I just feel like preempting those things and just saying like, hey, just before anyone gets, you know, on the Hate Train Express, choo choo, look at those kitties. Oh my gosh, look how cute they are. Before anyone gets on that train, let's kind of talk about that a little bit. Like, these animals, like Raleigh, Zubiri, and Boomer and Slade, they're so socialized. They're very, very socialized kitty cats. And that is going to be something that is, oh, look at it. It's going to be, oh my gosh, Yano, you are a mess. That is the source of all of his moos. He consumes the spirits, the strength and the power of the cows. He's a moopire, like a vampire, but just with moos. Infinite moos through the ages. Yeah, we got all of the cats cleaned up. All of the cats cleaned up except for like Solano, like Layla, and then Akari for some reason. Like, that was it. Yesterday, all the cats got them locked up. They were just being really great. And then you got this guy saying like, I'm gonna lock up when I want. You're not my dad. But back to the other point that I was making, like, Raleigh, Zubiri, Boomer, and Slade, they're incredibly socialized animals. So like, having like stimulating people kind of around them, I mean, that's a good thing. And look, there's going to be some very specific rules as far as like, you know, people being around. And if you're going to become too much of a if you become an antagonistic factor in the lives of these kitty cats, then yeah, we'll say thank you very much, but we need you to leave. I mean, that goes without saying. Also, we're going to have people that actually are going to be staying in the lower section of that building. Anytime that we have guests staying in the upper section, we're going to have some personnel there available to make sure that people are tended to, and also just to ensure just safety and all that fun stuff. So there's a lot of different things that are going on with that. But it's so exciting. And Heidi's just been working so much. Oh my gosh. She has been just working like, I don't even know how she's able to do it. And like, it got to the point where she's like almost literally like chucking her phone at me, just like, take this! And like, I'm like, oh God, I'm like fumbling with it, and like I'm running like, okay, I'm sorry, don't hurt me. And I'm running away with her phone because I got to answer like cow calls because she can't get work done, you know, while the phone's ringing, and the phone's always ringing. You guys pick up cows still? No, we don't pick up cows anymore. But you did before. Yeah, we used to before, but now we only accept drop-offs. Look at that. That was a synchronized yawn. That was pretty cute. So you don't pick up? No, we don't. We accept drop-offs. Can you come pick up my cow? No. No, we can't do that. We don't do that anymore. We don't do that anymore. I used to drive. I used to drive around with the truck and trailer all over Wise County, picking up cows and horses, putting them on the back of the trailer, driving. Oh yeah, a bunch, all over the place. It used to be a thing where when I first started volunteering and I would come out during the weekends, I became really good and really reliable as far as going out and getting those cows and horses. Heidi would schedule pickups to take place on Saturdays and Sundays, and I would get here to the facility in the morning, and then she would just give me a list. Like, all right, I got a cow here and a horse here and a horse here and a cow here. Go get them, bring them back, butcher them. Yes, ma'am. By the way, you're kind of cute. Oh gosh, thanks. But yeah, she's been working so hard. Hi, Shadow. She's been working so hard. Getting everything coordinated, getting all of the people together, all of the framers and the drywallers and all the welders, and because I mean, like it's always like, okay, well, we need to get this, and oh my gosh, no, we did all this thing, and then now we need these materials, and oh no, we got to get these materials, and yeah, it's a lot of coordination that happens like in real time whenever you're building stuff. And there's folks of you who you definitely know that, but for those of you who don't, then yeah, it's not just no construction project ever is going to be like just a simple and cut and paste dry affair. Oh, squishy. Yeah, there's always going to be some difficulties. There's always going to be difficulties. There's always going to be added headache, added cost, added just whatever. But in the end, it's worth it. Because these boys, they're going to have this really great house. Really great house. Yeah. Really great place to stay. And there's going to be, hello, pin. Ooh. Where is missing? Here's one place that a pin could go. There we go. Right there. Boom. Hi, bud. Nom nom. Nah. What? Oh my gosh, you guys are so vocal. So vocal. Teeny little moos. Little moos. Little moors. Little big moors, though. They're big. These are big boys. They're big boys. What? Oh, hey. Hi, bud. But it's so wonderful that all that stuff is happening, because we would have never even dreamed that anything like that would have been like possible just a few years ago. I mean, just a few years ago. We were getting by on, you know, just a shoestring budget for years, and it was fairly consistent. We were always kind of just a little bit under or just a little bit over the six-figure mark for years. That's what Kara was bringing in. Just this last year alone, over tripled the amount of donations that have come into the facility. That's crazy. It's crazy. But it's numbers. But it's true. And it's because of all of yous, you know, the pride, the people who have become so involved and invested in the facility. And now we're finally able to like get out of the mud, you know. For the longest time, all we were doing was basically just like spinning our tires, you know, trying to get something going. And now things are finally going, like we're getting traction. And Flash, I came over to say hi to you, and he was getting up and going away. I'm like, where are you going? Hi, bud. Hey, mister. But we're finally getting things going. And we're finally able to, like, you know, expand the facility in a way that will provide great houses and homes and comfort to the cats, but also to continually help with the economic integrity of the organization. It's great. And it'll provide some, you know, some stimulating company for our little boys. Oh my gosh, look at that sleepy guy. Look at that sleepy guy. Oh my gosh. Coming over here? Zoops. Hi. Hey, mister. Hey, mister. Hi, big guy. How are you? Hey. I think that they're a little bit bummed. You know, I think they're a little bit bummed at me, you know, ever since I had to stop going in the enclosure with them. And it stinks. And that's something that it does happen often. Like, and I say that, like, I think he's kind of bummed as he's trying to pee on me. But, yeah, sometimes they'll go through those periods where they get a little bit bummed and they get a little bit standoffish, and, you know, maybe they're not wanting to come up and say hi to you because their feelings are a little bit hurt. But that's normal. And then they get over it. Lions especially can definitely be a little bit more emotional. Like the tiger cubs are just like, oh, it's great. Oh, new cage. Okay, super duper. You got chicken? Ah, it's the best thing in the world. Great. Like tigers are just kind of just like, it's all right. Things are good. And then lions are just like, they're like emo kids, like, it's darkness, like, you don't even understand. Tess, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. It's not your feed day. It's leopard and cougar feed day. It's not yours. You're not listening to anything I say. Not listening to reason. The interns are down by the freezer. They're getting like meat together for the leopards and cougars and Tess, you know, thinks like, that must be for me. No, it is not. Bless you. Allie. Allie. Hi, pretty. Hi, pretty girl. Look at you. Beautiful girl. Pretty face. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Wow. Big teeth. Big teeth. Yeah, you can hear them. They're hammering and doing all sorts of stuff. There's like some of the guys that are in there, they're doing drywall. And like, I am so impressed. Like, I don't even know how you're able to do this. But they're on stilts and they're putting like the drywall up on the ceiling. So like they can't see the studs. They don't even know where the studs are. They've got the drills going at full tilt. So it's just, because it's not going like, you know, they're just like holding the trigger. And they're just like, they're putting like screws on it while it's going full tilt. And they're literally just this fast. It's like zip, zip, zip. It's unbelievable. And they're like hitting the stud every single time. Some of you have no idea like what I'm talking about. And then some of you who have like ideas about like no tools, you're like, oh my gosh, that's pretty impressive. Like, I saw that. And then some of you are gonna be like, I could totally do that. Okay. Prove it. Post your own video of you doing it. Put it in the comment section. Oh, speaking of the comment section, let me do something really quick. I haven't done a familiar face shout out in a while, and I need to do that. I need to familiarize the faces. Hold on. And poop. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Wait. Oh, I'm gonna. Look at you. Over here. There we go. On her tummy. Oh, sorry. Was I tickling your tummy too much? Tickle. It was so funny when you did that the last time and you were sitting there petting Layla, you know, trying to pet her tummy. She seems to like it. Ooh, shadow tum. Want to hold Pete's? Let's hold Pete's. I can't reach that far. I can't reach that far without moving, Layla. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'm gonna find a familiar face in the comment section, and then we will do a familiar face shout out. Stay right there. Cucker. She just peed in that spot. She just peed in that spot. So now she is, you know, she's testing it. This is like her putting like a pH strip like into the hot tub. Ah, yes. My minerals are a little off. I need to eat more kale. Oh, kale, vegetables. Speaking of vegetables, familiar face shout out. Familiar face shout out this week goes to a Pride member by the name of Nikki Carrot, or Carrot, Carrott. Not to be confused with Jennifer Asparagus or Melissa Artichoke Heart. No, Nikki Carrot. It's Nikki Caro. You are a familiar face. I've seen you commenting on a number of videos in the past. Thank you very much for being a familiar face. And this is me shouting you out. Hi, Nikki. Just wanted to do that. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, he said me! I've been commenting on here for the last year. Derek has never said anything. Oh, look at her. Look at her. She's curling up her... I'm sorry, Rasa. Rasa! What? What is the matter with you? What is the matter with you? You don't like it when I'm filming because you can actually be very nice and sweet with me. Often. This is so crazy. This is so out of character for you. This is so out of character for Miss Rasa. I don't know what's gotten into you. I am bummed to the 10th power. It's many zeros at the end of that bum. Test. Come on over here. Oh, some people are asking for updates about Taurus T-Bone. Taurus is doing great. He's doing great. He's a normal, happy calf. And Dr. Bill is still planning on keeping him. So yeah, I mean, if there's anything that's different, if anything else like changes, then yeah, I'll let you know. I will let you know. But for right now, yeah, he's doing good. He's doing good. Hey, baby. I was walking around and I was thinking about the different enclosures, and then I was thinking about like what cats used to be in all of the different enclosures when I first started here, you know, and yeah, it's been a lot. There's been changes. Like the 4 babies when they were little cubs, that's where they used to be in this one. They used to be in this one. And a tiger named Tigger and a tiger named Lydia used to live in this one. Tigger was intense. Lydia, you remember Lydia. Some of you, you know, going back. Kara used to live in there. Layla used to live in here with Sydney and Rasha. Fire Melita still lived there. Tess still lived there. Flash had a tiger named Lily. Lily was very sweet. Lily was very sweet. She had a defective heart valve. Passed away very suddenly in the night. I think when she tried to pass like a blood clot through the valve. Serena used to live in this enclosure with her mom, Lacey. And Lacey was so sweet. Lacey was so sweet. And I remember at the time thinking like, oh my gosh, Serena, you're annoying. Get away. I want to talk to Lacey. I don't want to talk to Serena. And now I've grown to just absolutely adore Serena. It's just kind of funny how things kind of happen over time, you know? How things kind of change and adjust. There was a tiger named Adderley. He was actually the first cat that passed away. He passed away like 3 months after I started working here, and I didn't really get a chance to know him all that well. Zeus, Ellie, Jezebel used to live in this enclosure, all 3 of them together. That used to be just a house down there. It was just that house. Heidi had just acquired the property. So yeah, Adderley lived there. Chompers, Chica, and Consuela. 3 tigers. They all lived in this enclosure over here. And then Levi, Solano, Bonnie, Clyde, they all four of them used to live in this enclosure. All 4 of them used to live in this enclosure. Used to, I mean, and that's, yeah, when I talked before about ranchers saying like, well, you used to pick up, it's like we used to have way more cats. And we used to like have to get whatever we could find. Whatever we could find. Now we can be a little bit more discerning. Instead of going all over the county picking up animals, I mean, we can have a little bit of a say. You know, and it's like if you really want to if you really want us to have your dead stuff, it's like you can bring it. Otherwise, I mean, like we need to focus on the other, you know, necessities of the compound. Rascal, Kate, and Danya, they used to live in this enclosure over here. There was 2 tigers, Whitey and Calamity. They used to live in the front enclosure over here. There used to be a tiger named KC. Actually, no, KC used to live in here. Hi. Hey, Sugar Pie. Hey, Vivi. Yarn. KC used to live over here. And Tinkerbell used to live over here. And Savannah used to live up in that one over here. So it's like there were 4 different tigers living in these alleyway enclosures. And then there was another one named Tinkerbell. Used to live up here. And they'd swap around. So like Kira might be over here and Tinkerbell might be over here. And they got moved around a bit. And Kiro is actually the first tiger that I ever met. That I got to be kind of like close with and snuffle, and I felt like her breath, her, and that was like, oh my gosh, it was so. That's when I knew I was just hooked. She was the first cat that I ever met out here. That was back in 2006. Back in the day. Just it's so stupid. It's insane to think that that's 10 years ago already. White tiger named Princess used to live here. And some of these cats you guys might remember. Some of these cats you might remember. Conopolly, he's always lived here since. I mean, this is since I. Hi. Conopolly's he's been in this enclosure this whole time. Since I mean, this is me recalling what it was like when I first stepped foot on this property and which cats were where. And actually, now that I think about it, Tinkerbell was in that vet center enclosure over there. She was getting looked after because her enclosure mate, Jake Sr., passed away. And she fell into a really deep funk, a really deep depression, so Heidi moved her up into where Tanya is right now, to put her in a high traffic zone so that, you know, she could talk to her and be like, hey, no, hold on, don't give up. Don't give up on life. And she didn't. She lived for years after that. She was a sweetheart. Oh my gosh, Tinkerbell was so sweet. Such a sweet, sweet girl. Allie and Archie actually used to live in this enclosure. They used to live in this enclosure. Selena lived in there. Samson and Sprinkles lived here. That's where Samson and Sprinkles lived. Arctic lived here. Milo and Cassie, actually, they've been in their 2 enclosures this whole time, since I've been here. And we had more leopards. We had Spotty and Raven lived in this one, in the L shape, because they wasn't all connected. We connected it like in recent years. And Erie used to live in this one. He was a black leopard. And Ace and Shyla used to live in this one. Oh, hi, baby. Oh, and then Roscoe and Tawny used to live in this one. That's where they used to live, Roscoe and Tawny. A lot of cats. A lot of cats. And of course, you know, when we got the 4 mountain lions, Beauty Beast, Tasmajana. When we got the new enclosure in the back there. A lot of cats. A lot of sweethearts. A lot of kitty cats that I miss very much. A lot of cats that I wish that I could have introduced to you. You know, and I was thinking about that too. Like, YouTube was a thing. YouTube was a thing back then. I wish so desperately sometimes that I had something of the foresight to like start doing something like this a lot earlier than I did. I know that I did start doing like videos on YouTube, and you can look at the old channel, see me with a weird mustache and stuff like that. And you can see some of those old cats. You can see some of the ones that have never been showcased on the BigCatDerek platform. But even before I started doing those videos, there still were cats that I wish so much that you could have met. Oh, Kira. Kira was amazing. Kira was an amazing girl. One of the most gentle, she was a tiger. And she just had this amazing soul, this amazing, amazing spirit. She was just something else. Something otherworldly. Oh, she was so cool. And Tinkerbell was so spunky and bubbly as an old lady. Loved her. I guess it's also part of the reason why I'm happy that I started doing this stuff when I did, because now I'm able to make this matter of record. I'm able to make a matter of record. These are the animals that lived here, and these are their stories, and these are their personalities, and this is what they're like. And enjoy them now because they're going to be gone. But it doesn't. You can still go back into the archives, and you can watch them, and you can relive some of those moments. And it's great. I'm happy. It would have just been, I just remember. I wish that there was just something more than just my memory, and maybe a few pictures here and there that I could go back on and you know, kind of draw up their memory. I don't know, maybe I can go into my old archives, because I do actually have like stuff kind of going back a few years. I might be able to find some old things. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe someday. Maybe someday. I thought it ended on a llama. Started with a dog, ended on a llama. That's what my mom always used to say. Why no, stop smelling. Jeez. It's just rude. Golly. Just chewing on my pants. Chewing on my knees. Ugh, you're such a weirdo. All right. That was yeah. It was a good one. I'll talk to you folks later, okay? Bye-bye.